Greetings and welcome to another edition of The Fan Perspective. I'm your host Nathan Nile, and here is another edition of WNBA Weekly. This is what happened over the weekend. On Friday, the season started off with a bang. With the Fever, we're in San Antonio to play the Silver Stars, and for the Silver Stars, their youth was on full display as they came out strong, starting the game on a 10-0 run, and the Fever did not get their first lead until 3 minutes left in the second quarter. But Indiana was in control the entire second half. Katie Douglas had 18 points and also led the team with 4 steals and 4 assists, and she was just all over the floor. And Zellous tied Catchings to lead the team with 19 points, and Catchings also added 4 blocks, making a strong case for another Defensive Player of the Year award. And then on Saturday, you had the Liberty at the Sun. Bill Lambier era begins with Cappie Pondexter leading the Liberty with 23 points, including 3 of 5 from three-point range. But it wasn't enough to overcome the Sun. Lawson led the team with 23 points, including 5 of 9 from three-point range, and also had 7 rebounds and 5 assists, while Tina Charles had a double-double, 19 points and 13 rebounds. And then you have the shock at the Dream. Skylar Diggins made her WNBA debut and put up 15 points and was second only to Rikuna Williams, who came off the bench to score 22 points. But it wasn't enough, as Jasmine Thomas was the only starter not to score in double figures. Sancho Little had 18 points and 10 rebounds, while Tiffany Hayes came off the bench to lead the team with 21 points. Seattle's season started off as miserably as I expected. The Sparks dominated them in every aspect of the game. Camille Little led the Storm with 13 points, while every Sparks starter scored in double figures. Candace Parker had 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocks, and Lindsey Harding had 12 points and 8 assists, while Christy Tolliver had a team-high 17 points. Now, this week there are only 2 WNBA games being played. They are both today, Memorial Day Monday, and it's a doubleheader on ESPN2 in the afternoon. First you have the Washington Mystics at the Tulsa Shock, and the Shock look to bounce back from their opening day loss as they take on the Mystics in their season opener. And this game will be broadcast at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ESPN2. And a few milestones for you. Monique Curry, she needs to make 4 more field goals to have 700 for her career. Jessica Moore is 3 assists away from 100 for her career. Kia Vaughn is 5 made free throws away from the 100th of her career. And she also needs 6 more offensive rebounds to reach 200 for her career. And her next block will be the 60th of her career. And Gloria Johnson needs 2 more offensive rebounds to have 100 for her career. And my prediction is that both of these teams have an improved roster, but I feel like the Shock have a little more offensive firepower and could sneak by with a win. And then after that, you have the much anticipated matchup between the Chicago Sky and the Phoenix Mercury as the number 1 and number 2 overall draft picks make their WNBA debuts against each other. And this game will be broadcast at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ESPN2. And a few milestones for you. Swing Cass is 6 made free throws behind Yolanda Griffin for 7th on the all-time list. Carolyn Swords, if she plays in this game, it will be the 60th of her career, and she is 4 points away from 200 for her career. Courtney Vandersloot needs 2 more steals to have 70 for her career. Tamara Young, the next field goal she makes will be the 400th of her career. Dewana Bonner, the next free throw she makes will be the 500th of her career. Alexis Hornbuckle is 2 assists away from 300 for her career. Samantha Perales, the next 3 that she makes will be the 30th of her career. Then her next free throw will be the 60th of her career. And her next rebound will be the 90th of her career. And Penny Taylor, the next free throw she makes will be the 900th of her career, and she is 3 offensive rebounds away from 400 for her career. Crystal Thomas, she is 4 made field goals away from 90 for her career. She is 2 rebounds away from 100 for her career, and her next assist will be the 30th of her career. My prediction here is that the Sky definitely have some strong playmakers on the roster, but it feels like the Mercury have the slightest advantage. But it's the season opener. I haven't actually seen any preseason games or anything, so I don't know how well these teams are playing with each other. At this point in time, it's basically a coin flip. The thing I'm really most excited about is just seeing which of these rookies has the better debut and if they ever actually get matched up against each other. Well, that's it for today. Tune in on Friday for another edition of WNBA Weekly. And until then, I'm your host, Nathan Lyle. This has been the Fan Perspective. Happy Memorial Day. Have a great week.